Welcome to another edition of DCWA Full Throttle. We're joining you back again this week in our normal time slot. We got a stacked card for you tonight. We got some matches that got some implications for a lot of folks in the DCWA. So without further ado, I'm your host, the Motor City Madman, coming to you from the DCWA studios in Detroit, Michigan. And let's get started with Hollywood Bill Mercer's Full Throttle. Tonight, in our first matchup, we got a DCWA Showcase Elimination Tag. These are going to be new stars. You don't know who they are, so I'm going to try to give you some background on each one of these teams. So making their way to the ring from the barracks around the world, Tarek and Omar, AK-47. And their opponents coming to the ring first from every dojo that he wants to be in. The 15th degree black belt, Billy, and his partner, the mysterious and the antenna. As we got the antenna starting on with Omar in the ring, AK-47, known on the indie scene, held many tag team championships on the independent scene. Now they're looking if they can earn a contract with the DCWA. And the antenna, a mysterious masked man who says he's gonna make you tune in like the old school antennas. We see a headbutt for Tariq there. Antenna going for interesting angle body slam. Remember, this is an elimination tag. The 15th degree black belt, Billy, tagged in. Billy Barnes, one of the toughest karate fighters ever. As we see Omar and Billy, Grandmaster Billy, in the ring, as we see a kick there. This man has surpassed even the 10th degree in the black belt area. He's a 15th degree black belt. So we know that he's got to be a tough customer. So starting off tonight with a DCWA Showcase match, want to remind you, tonight's main event for the DCWA heavyweight title in a no disqualification match, we have the Wraith, our current champion, as always, with the presence of General Jerry McDermott, taking on X-Head, the leader of Hell's Legion and the #1 contender. Our first time tonight, you will see later in the show, we will have our first official rankings for the DCWA Top 10 contenders to the heavyweight championship. We have Father Darius in action. We will have, in a very interesting match, which I'll tell you more about later, and the implications, the Predicons versus the OGs in a team elimination match. We have Shaolin Clan's Killer Priest squaring off against the Dark Sheik, and much more, as we see Tariq back in, trying to match blows against the 15th degree black belt, and he seems to get the better of him. These men, all four, nice hip toss there, and he mounts him and just choking him. As we can see, it's not a lot of honor in that 15th degree black belt. In the DCWA, these guys, all four, are fighting to see if they're going to be called up to the main roster. Or they're going to have Hollywood Bill Mercer sign a contract for them. We can only wait and see. Some of these guys are really tough customers. As we can see, the championship is going to be on the line later tonight as the Wraith takes on X-Head in a no DQ match. But we have a very unique submission there. And then Tariq, Omar just comes in to take over Tariq in that camel clutch. AK-47, the gentleman in camouflage pants, looking to make a name in the tag team ranks. Hopefully they can get picked up for contracts. We're going to start letting the fans vote sometimes on who you want to see brought up to the main roster. So after the conclusion of this match, all the DCWA fans watching in the chat, I'm going to ask you if it's a thumbs up for the team of AK-47, those guys in the camouflage, or is it a thumbs up to give a DCWA roster contract to the Antenna and Grandmaster Billy Barnes? Body slam by Omar. Or is that Tariq? Tariq goes to the top rope, elbow off to a prone Grandmaster Billy Barnes. That kick there and a dropping fist. Definitely in the team edge. I think I'm going to give it to AK-47 because they are the team. They've won several indie championships. As we see that full Nelson clutch there, and Tariq in to break it up. The Antenna in, all four men in the ring. Mr. Controversy, our referee, letting these guys have a little leeway. Antenna whips Tariq off the ropes. I'm sorry, Omar. I'm going to get him confused. We're going to call this one Omar. He's tagging Tariq in. All four men again in the ring. Suplex there. And the Antenna, got a reverse suplex from Omar. Is he going up to the top rope? But decides against it out the ring. Antenna, I think, is the legal man here. Power bomb, release power bomb and a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Antenna. I thought the Antenna was going to be eliminated. Again, this is elimination. Antenna off the top rope. Antenna going for that diving stomp again. Nice running power slam there by Omar. Tariq going to the top rope. What does he got planned here? Just a top rope splash. No pinfall there, but AK-47 doing good to keep these two men, the Antenna in their own corner as they take turns going off the top rope on the Antenna. Not much known about the Antenna. A masked man from parts unknown. Oh, missing splash there as Billy Barnes tagged back in, but taken out by Tariq. But a nice leg sweep there. Just a slap here. You can't get into a slapping match with the 15th degree black belt. As we can see why there. Brings him back to his feet. Omar reverses with a suplex. Go behind and a double axe handle to the back of the head. Billy Barnes in trouble. Remember, this is an elimination tag match. These machine gun chops there and a spinning chop. Putting that 15th degree black belt to good use. But Omar just counters with that suplex again. And an elbow drop. Super kick there by Billy Barnes. And a pinfall. 1, 2, broken up by Tariq. As the antenna's in, all 4 men again in. As Mr. Controversy's losing control of this match. Or just letting it happen, one of the two. Action fast and furious in the DCWA. Remember, we've got our first ever top 10 rankings. It's going to tell you who's in line for a shot at the DCWA heavyweight title. We've got another elimination tag match with some very, very serious implications, and we'll get to that soon. We got the antenna in there against Tariq as both men trade strikes with each other. Antenna saying no, and it jumping Insecurity by the antenna. Then a jumping drop kick by Tariq gets the better exchange, elbow drop. Again, this is an elimination tag match. Whoever gets pinned will be out of the match and forced to watch from the outside as his teammate takes on 2 individuals. As we see these diving splashes and diving elbows from AK-47, showing that tag team teamwork that they've been known on the independent circuit for. Once again, the Motor City Madman is going to have the DCWA fans watching this vote. Who do you want to see get a DCWA contract and become part of the main roster? Is it going to be AK-47, Omar and Tariq? Or is it going to be the antenna and Grandmaster Billy Barnes, the 15th degree black belt? We're going to ask you at the conclusion of this match to drop whoever it is, drop it in the chat so that we may see who you have that you are going to vote for. So we see a choke there, Billy Barnes, and the antenna in there to go ahead and cut off Tariq. We have Omar loving that top rope, going again, diving elbow to the gut of Billy Barnes. AK-47 seemingly in control for a second, but I changed my tune quickly. This is a back and forth, a counter suplex. No team really getting the advantage at the moment. I don't know, I'm putting my money on AK-47 simply because they seem to function as a team. Whereas Billy Barnes and the antenna have been put together by matchmakers. These machine gun chops to Tariq again, and that spinning chop. The antenna quickly to the top rope, showing his agility, waiting for Tariq to get on, and just a spinning hurricane into a pin, but too close to the ropes, and ref didn't count it. Oh, double team move, double insecurity there by Billy Barnes and the antenna. Antenna trying to go up to the top rope, but broken up by his own partner, but a kick there to put him down. This match is so fast and furious, the antenna whips him into the corner. Nice DDT there to counter by Tariq. Tariq needs to make a tag, but he chooses to pull the antenna more toward the center of the ring, and a clothesline and an elbow. Got a power bomb, look like it's coming. Release power bomb, pinfall. Got to believe Billy Blank's going to be in to break it up, too close to the corner. Again, all 4 men back, suplex by the antenna on Tariq. Pulls up Omar. Omar whips Billy Barnes off to the ropes. Now whip back. Oh, nice kick there. Billy Barnes tagged in to show some of his, told me, and when I talked to him before, that he's the 15th degree black belt. He's the best of the best. The karate master himself. Nice shoulder tackles in the ring. Tariq going to the top rope elbow. These guys love repeated elbows off the top rope, one after the other. As we see them going again, Billy Barnes' back has to be messed up. As we see, looks like a release power bomb there by Omar of AK-47, and he goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, elimination coming. No, the antenna breaks it up. Oh, twisting neck breaker there. All 4 men again in the ring. Billy Barnes with that jumping insecurity, showing off those years of karate training. Again, super kick. That karate background coming to good use here. Double team coming, double insecurity by the antenna. And Billy Barnes, antenna goes to the top rope. Flipping stomp. Pulls Omar out to the center of the ring, brings him back up. Lock up again. Nice DDT by Omar. Don't know much about the antenna, as I said before. Gonna learn, hopefully, as time goes on, what's up with the antenna, what's his goals are, why is he here, who is he? Very mysterious masked man. Tariq with a drop kick there. But no, coming back with a jumping insecurity is the antenna. Antenna going to the top rope. Again, that stomp from the top rope goes again. Again, that stomp to the back. Tariq able to counter. Antenna whips Tariq off the ropes. Just a front kick to the face and then mounts him and then just pounds him. And that's it. Tariq has been eliminated from the mountain of pounding by the antenna. I couldn't have called this one. Now it's 2-on-1. We have to see. It's happened in wrestling matches before where one partner came back and pinned other men, both men, for his team. I don't know if that's going to happen here, but Omar's got to put up a heck of a fight, because now he's a super kick by Omar. He's at a disadvantage, cover 1, 2, but this is the problem with being at a disadvantage. 2-on-1, as the antenna just says, I don't know. It's a disadvantage is just double teaming here, and if Omar tries to go for a pinfall. Oh, nice distraction there by the eliminated partner, so that there is not a submission there. But as you can see, what happens is the antenna is just going to come in and take advantage that the ref's back is turned and do double teams. This is the problem with elimination tags. When your man is submitted or pinned, you are there by yourself 2-on-1 with a nice diving European uppercut there, and just a spinning crescent kick by the karate master, the 15th Dan, Billy Barnes. Running power slam and elbow by Omar of AK-47. Rising elbow, trying to come back, but we got to know that the antenna could come in at any time on the outside to break this up. Clothesline there. He needs to go for a submission very quickly. Billy Barnes blocks with that karate block and just socks him back down. Tag, double team. Got to believe a double team is going to come out of this, because they have the numbers advantage. And in an elimination tag, there's nothing that the other team can do. As we see, the antenna just whips whips Tariq, Omar out of the ring, as both men just decide to let him come back in. And backbreaker there into a body slam. The antenna just punishing Omar. Slow neck breaker there. Super kick by Omar. Coming for the pinfall 1, but Billy Barnes right into yes, Billy Barnes is a 15th Dan. He's told me that he's trained in the most dangerous karate schools around the world. He was so tough that the 10th Dan wasn't enough to hold him. He had to be promoted to the 15th Dan because he's the toughest karate fighter in history, he told me. We're going to see that in this match, as double arm suplex there into a pin, but too close to the ropes. But as you can see, those machine gun chops there, and that spinning Kasari chop. It's just, Omar can try, but he's too much. This numbers advantage is just too much, and this is the thing about elimination tags. It really tests your mettle. Double insecurities there. They're just having fun beating up on Omar in the ring. Other than throwing his partner a chair, maybe Tariq on the outside can just watch on as his partner tries to get the advantage. But Billy Barnes up with a jumping enziguri. Tries to get the advantage, but it's just not happening based on the numbers game that's there. Powerbomb coming up. Release powerbomb. He needs to cover him quickly before the antenna can get in the ring, but he doesn't. Clothesline. He's trying to go for punishment, but see Billy Barnes, all he has to do is make that tag, and it's a double team from the antenna and Billy Barnes. It's only a matter of time. Oh, he messed his own partner up by pulling the other guy up. Miscommunication there. Metal. Antenna to the top rope. That flipping stomp he calls changing the channels. Gotta believe that this is all but over whenever they decide to go for the pinfall or the submission. Oh, move stealer there. And a nice bridging suplex. 1, 2, it might be. No. Billy Barnes quickly in there to break up that pinfall. You see that judo throw there. Double suplex coming up. This is what I mean about these elimination tags. And speaking of which, we've got elimination tag. Oh, jumping neck breaker, like an RKO there. It might be it for Omar, as the antenna just says, what? Drop kick, and he's laughing. He's having fun. The antenna, I got to believe that the antenna's not all there in his head. Any guy who dresses up and calls himself the antenna can't be all there. He whips himself off the ropes and just runs into Billy Barnes, and the antenna goes to the top, stops himself, just retreats out of the ring for whatever reason. Whip off the ropes. Omar trying to get some offense in, but constantly broken up by the double teaming of Billy Barnes and the antenna. Speaking of elimination tags, we got an elimination tag a little bit later on that's going to have some implications for one team. We will get into the stipulations of that match during that matchup. Remember, our main event tonight, in a no DQ match for the heavyweight title, the Wraith, the champion, takes on X-Head. And in our semi-main event, Gunther teams with Leon Blackgrave to take on Genbai Hayato, the television champion, the man who defeated Leon Blackgrave for that title, and his partner, the leader of Bushido, Asakawa. That's our semi-main event. Got a stacked card tonight. And it's our first match. Oh, running knee into a neck breaker. Billy Barnes is the pinfall. 1, 2, and it's over. Your winners, the 15th degree black belt, Billy Barnes, and the mysterious antenna. So leave in the chats, who do you want to see to be called up to the DCWA roster full time? AK-47 or the antenna and Billy Barnes? Oh, we got a sermon coming from Divine Ministries.
Father Darius coming to you with another Sunday sermon. Ace Blade didn't believe, and he somehow ended up in the hospital. At Divine Ministries we don't believe in coincidence. Tonight, Father Darius, get to convert another non-believer. Trey Bingham. Let the deliverance begin.
And in our next matchup, on his way to the ring, representing the Hardcore Committee, Bad Baby Boy Trey Bingham. So Garter Dibble, one of our stalwart DCWA fans, says that management should give the antenna a contract to be called up to the main roster. So there you have it. The antenna will become a regular part of the DCWA main roster. Anyone else? Do you want to see AK-47, Grandmaster Billy Barnes, or just the antenna? And on his way to the ring from Divine Ministries himself, Father Darius. We know that Father Darius and Divine Ministries claimed responsibility for the attack on Ace Blade that landed him into the hospital. I'm told that Ace Blade is still in the hospital recovering from the attack. Trey Bingham, seeing that his boy, his leader, his best friend, Ace Blade, out, he challenged Father Darius to a match. As you see the other members of Divine Ministries in the corner of Father Darius. When we pan over to them, I'll tell you who they are. They are Marcus Bennington and Kevin Mask in the corner of Divine Ministries. We see Father Darius trying to go for leg lock there, whips Trey Bingham into the corner. Trey Bingham said he's out for revenge in this match against Father Darius, because Father Darius, you want to see, Garter Dibble wants to see AK-47 too. So that means that so far the Antenna and AK-47 will be members of the main roster. That will bolster our tag league significantly, as AK-47 going to be looking for tag team goals. So coming up in season 5 of DCWA Full Throttle, we will see the Antenna and AK-47 added to our main roster. What will that do to the championship, various championship modalities in the DCWA? As we see Trey Bingham taking on the charismatic cult leader, Father Darius from Divine Ministries, is going for a Dragon Sleeper there, but Trey Bingham out of there. Trey Bingham wants revenge for the attack on Ace Blade, which we thought we were going to hear from Ace Blade on the broadcast this week, but I've been told that Ace Blade's still recovering in the hospital from a vicious attack outside the arena a couple weeks ago at the hands, now we know at the hands of Divine Ministries, which would include Father Darius, Kevin Mask, which is the guy at the ringside in the blue, and Marcus Bennington, the All-American. They said that they believe in Father Darius. They believe in Divine Ministries. They are here to carry out the legacy of Divine Ministries, whatever that means. Father Darius, of course, going to give his Sunday sermons to let us know what that means. And the ref better stay out the way. He almost got knocked over. And then Trey Bingham with the standing Frankenstein. Trey Bingham running off the ropes, but not going through with a nice drop toe hold there by Father Darius. Arm drag by Father Darius right into a chokehold with Trey Bingham into the far corner. Stands up, just punching the top of his head. Trey Bingham walks out groggy. Another arm drag by Father Darius. For all the hoopla, what we can see is Father Darius has some one of the most beautiful drop kicks in the business from Trey Bingham. If I was just saying, we can see the Father Darius behind all the hoopla has actual wrestling skills, as we can see. And we got one more episode left in season 4 of DCWA Full Throttle, and it's going to be an episode to remember, as I've been told by matchmakers and management. DCWA in a one-night tournament will crown the first ever DCWA Hardcore Champion. So we got to look for that coming next week as season 4 wraps up, and we're going to have some big news about some potential new people coming to the DCWA for season 5. As Garter Dibble has voted, we also have the Antenna and AK-47 adding to the ranks of DCWA. And you may be saying, it seems like we got a lot of wrestlers. We do. Management understands this, and to make room. And I don't want to get away from this match, but I want to say, management knows we got a lot of wrestlers. Payroll is getting through the roof. To make room, or to shake things up, I should say, in our match, in our next elimination tag featuring the factions of the Predicons and the OGs, the loser of that match must disband. The loser of the Predicons versus OG elimination tag match must disband. I'm also told that the disbanded team will have their contracts raked over by accounting, and their won and loss record will be taken into account. And we will have some job cuts in the DCWA. But back to this match. Father Darius trying to go for a pinfall on Trey Bingham after that suplex. Oh, Trey Bingham kicks out after 2. Whipped off the ropes. Oh, running bulldog there, jumping bulldog by Trey Bingham on Father Darius. Father Darius very proud of himself. Very proud of himself. Because he said he took out one of the non-believers, Ace Blade, who questioned his teachings. Said he tried to extend the proverbial olive branch to Ace Blade, wanting none of that. Father Darius and Divine Ministries took out Ace Blade. And now in this matchup, looking for a measure of revenge, Ace Blade's one of his best friends and stablemates, Trey Bingham from Hardcore Committee. And he said he's going to make Father Darius pay for it. Trey Bingham in control right now. Collar and elbow tie up, whip off the ropes. Lariat, sit out lariat there by Trey Bingham. But Father Darius quick to get up with an elbow, just an elbow strike to the back of the head there. Trey Bingham counter, oh, jumping insecurity. Trey Bingham looking for championship gold as well. Said he may challenge the television champion soon, but right now he wants to get revenge on Father Darius as he just countered that suplex by flipping out of it. And both men battling in the ring. Who's going to win this battle here? Whoa, spinning elbow, but whoa, jumping spin kick there. Pulling him to the center of the ring. Our referee for the night, Mr. Controversy. Whoa, almost thought it was a backdrop, but it was just a drop. Going there, oh, nice go behind there, nice counter by Trey Bingham. Trey Bingham seemed to have an answer for Father Darius on most things except that suplex there, but Trey Bingham right up. Father Darius going for another suplex again to put Trey Bingham down this time. Brings him to the center of the ring. Pulls him back up. Go behind, which is countered by the elbow as we see. Oh, Canadian Destroyer there. Might be it for, out of nowhere, Canadian Destroyer might be it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner with the Canadian Destroyer getting a measure of revenge for his friend, Ace Blade. Your winner, Trey Bingham. And I got to believe that Trey Bingham has now put himself in the sights of Divine Ministries. We're going to have to see what comes forward out of that one. Next match coming up.
Predicons have never abandoned our rightful goal of galactic conquest. We have merely been waiting for the right moment to strike! We Predicons have never abandoned our rightful goal of galactic conquest. We have merely been waiting for the right moment to strike!
And on their way to the ring in this elimination tag team match, the losing team must disband. That is the mandate by DCWA management. And in the ring, you see representing the Predicons, Mr. Echo, D. Williams, and others, and their opponents. Representing everything old school. TM9, Darius Dash, Old Man Jenkins, and Trevor Darius, the OGs. So management putting a lot of people and a lot of teams on notice here. This is an elimination tag, much like we saw in the beginning with the showcase. This elimination tag. However, the difference is the implications here. Very changing for the DCWA, but going to be even more changing for the factions involved. Whichever faction loses this contest must disband. They will no longer be a faction in DCWA. In addition, management has said they will be looking at contracts from the losing team to see who stays employed at the DCWA. A lot at stake in this match here. We got to believe that both teams are going to bring their A games, their brutality. As we see D. Williams trying to suplex Old Man Jenkins, but Jenkins counters. And yes, I said Jenkins. His name is not Old Man Jenkins. It's Old Man Jenkins. That is his name as he tags in the Street Fighter Darius Dash. As D. Williams tagged in the big fella, the powerhouse of the Predicons team, Thompson and Darius Dash going. Darius Dash with a dragon screw. No, that's not Thompson. That's Tyler Maine. Excuse me. Tyler Maine. Tyler Maine and Darius Dash. Tyler Maine's got to lose, Lord. Got to use that strength advantage he has, the size advantage as he tags in the Canadian Nightmare himself, Matt Dalton. As we can see, the Darius Dash using those street fighter striding skills to try to fight off the members of the Predicons. Gonna assault him at ringside as we see one of the most dangerous men in the DCWA, Matt Dalton, the Canadian Nightmare himself. As we see the other street fighter in there, TM9. Mr. Echo, Ghanaian superstar, tagged in, but on the receiving end of those kicks from TM9, just tossed out of the ring. Got the Karate Kid referee refereeing this important matchup tonight, our senior official. One team has to look to get the advantage and start the elimination process. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems on both sides. And I can't call it. I'm going to ask Garter Dibble. I'm going to Stankin' Like Jenkins. I'm going to ask Garter Dibble, who does he think is going to win this encounter? Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Who's going to have to disband? Leave it in the comments. Who do you think will have to disband? The OGs or the Predicons? As we see Mr. Echo writhing in pain on the canvas there. Conspicuous by his absence, however, from the Predicons corner is their manager, Clarence Mason. How does Clarence Mason fit into all of this? I'm not really sure, because management really hasn't told what's going to happen with Clarence Mason from this. So very conspicuous by his absence at ringside. As we see the original two that started the match, Old Man Jenkins and D. Williams. D. Williams laying on the canvas. Old Man Jenkins with a nice arm drag there. Running off the rope, Old Man Jenkins with a diving elbow. Oh, let Old Man Jenkins tell you, he will tell you, if you let him, that he is the one who taught the Macho Man, the Macho Man Randy Savage, the diving elbow off the top rope. He said Randy Savage copied that move from him and never gave him credit. Old Man Jenkins is a tough old bird. You see TM9, TM9 tagged in. Double team with Old Man Jenkins. Double power bomb on the Canadian Nightmare, Matt Dalton. As we see Tyler Maine tag back in. Oh, jumping suplex there from TM9. Tyler Maine. Oh, low blow by TM9 into a STF type lock. Wow. TM9 from the streets, he said nothing's forbidden to him. So, not surprising. Tyler Mane going for a cover there, not even 1 count. Wrenching arm breaker there. Just a slap versus the chop here. Slap versus the punch. Who's going to win? It's that street prowess of TM9. Making the tag in to the leader of the OGs, Trevor Darius. Haven't seen Trevor Darius as of late. Busy strategizing. Said the TV title is on his radar. No matter what happens in this encounter, says he doesn't want his faction to break up, but he says nonetheless he's going to actively seek out the TV title shot. No matter who the champion is, he says he respects Genbai Hayato, but he wants the television championship, so he's putting the DCWA on notice. As Mr. Echo from Predicons tagged in, as TM9 brought back in. Trevor Darius with the knee there. TM9 going to take over, whipped off the ropes by Mr. Echo, but Trevor Darius just stops him in his track with those punches there to set up his team. So far, it looks like the OGs are having a better teamwork, and we've known for months the Predicons have been on a losing streak as a team, and they've also had some dissension within their ranks, I'm told, that resulted some months ago in a team versus team match. Nothing ever came of it. They still stayed together, but now prayer power bomb coming up from Mr. Echo, just a release power bomb. Instead of celebrating, he needs to go and make sure that pinfall is there so he can get the advantage for his team. Old man Jenkins tag back in. D. Williams tag back in. Double team coming, broken up by Mr. Echo. D. Williams going to turn his attention to TM9. Or no, he's going to turn his attention to the legal man, Old man Jenkins. Axe kick to the back of the head there by D. Williams using that Taekwondo and Tang Sudo background. D. Williams came in hot in Season 2, attacking and using his wits to fool Ace Blade and the Hardcore Committee, ultimately so he could bring in his faction of the Predicons. Resulted in a no DQ barbed wire death match at one of our blood sport events. D. Williams on the losing end, not being able to find that winning combination. Had one championship match with the then champion. Oh, cheers and light tubes and baseball bats coming out here by the OGs. We see the OGs are going to be willing to do anything to keep their team together. We see the chairs coming out. D. Williams doing his best to fight off the chairs at ringside. The countouts do count in this match, so if someone's counted out, they will be eliminated. Chaos. We see TM9 bringing the chair into the ring. I think the Karate Kid referee is going to be a little loose with this match. Such implications are there. There's a Canadian Nightmare tagged in, but so is Darius Dash off. Both 4 men in the ring now. As we see the Canadian Nightmare going for that Canadian, he calls that the Canadian crippling lock, but just broken up by the other members of the OGs. Darius Dash, the Street Fighter, likes to use that straight right hand that we just saw there. Yes, the OGs bringing weapons in as we see the chair still inside the ring. Oh! Sort of a version of Thor's hammer there from the Canadian Nightmare, but it's going to be broken up. He's too close to the OG's corner. As all 8 men are in the ring now, see just chaos ensuing. Can't remember who the legal man. I think it's Darius Dash and the Canadian Nightmare, but Trevor Darius tagged back in. And just an eye poke there from Trevor Darius, a la the Three Stooges. Double clothesline from Darius and Darius. Mr. Echo tagged in, comes into a body slam and a drop kick there from Trevor Darius. Mr. Echo, the legal man, big body slam by Echo, needs to use that strength advantage against Trevor Darius. Trevor Darius signaling the end here, with Mr. Echo not having him with machine elbows to the back to break up any attempted off. Oh, just a choke slam by Mr. Echo out of nowhere. Oh, low blow by Trevor Darius. Shades of X-Head with that low blow. Running off the ropes is Darius. Nice shoulder tackle to Mr. Echo. Tag to TM9, but Echo's going to make a tag to Big Tyler Mane there. Double clothesline on Trevor Darius. TM9 with that crossface lock there. But again, all men coming in the ring to break up and just brawling all over. Legal man Tyler Mane and Darius Dash, I believe. No, TM9. Oh, drop kick from the big fella. Haven't seen that from him a lot. Whips off the ropes. Just, whoa, into that arm lock, that cross arm breaker type maneuver. Is he going to give it up? Is Tyler Mane going to give it up? No. But again, this match is going to, choke slam on Jenkins. Running power slam by D. Williams on TM9 to give Tyler Mane the advantage, but he tags in Canadian Nightmare, giving space, allowing TM9 to tag back in. Muscle Buster there by the Canadian Nightmare, but the legal man is Darius Dash as they battle near the corner of the OGs, which the Canadian Nightmare might want to get out as he's on the receiving end of that Yakuza kick. Canadian Nightmare smartly moving Darius Dash over to his corner with that front face lock. Just punches, hooks, and crosses there. No elimination so far, and we're at the 21-minute mark of this match. Sort of a modified Thor's hammer there from the Canadian Nightmare. He needs to capitalize, but allowing Trevor Darius to make the allowing Darius Dash to make the tag to Trevor Darius, who comes in with a double clothesline. The OGs seem to just be having much better double teams there, but no, the Canadian Nightmare with that arm and neck breaker. Is it over? We're going to get our first elimination? No. 8 men again are in the ring. So we see Darius Dash on the back mount, just punching away at the head of the Canadian Nightmare. As I believe, not a legal man, it's Mr. Echo, but smart move by the Canadian Nightmare as he just throws Trevor Darius out to be triple team, but Trevor Darius fighting off all the Predicons. Well, D. Williams stops him with that corkscrew kick. Mr. Echo and Tyler Mane trying to give some punishment. Trevor Darius going to fight his way out with a low blow thrown into our ringside area as Canadian Nightmare in the ring is absorbing punishment. Now, 2 legal men in the ring. D. Williams with that rear naked choke there on Trevor Darius. Although he's not the legal man, but trying to wear him down. Trevor Darius going to make a tag to TM9 as he's whipped into his own corner. Following by Trevor Darius, who's just throwing his head into the turnbuckle repeatedly on Mr. Echo. And then a step over, a sort of scorpion deathlock, but broken up by the Predicons too close to the corner. All 8 men in the ring. Canadian Destroyer RC on throws out the ring. Mr. Echo and TM9, the legal men in the ring. Now big Tyler Mane tag back in. It's a clubbing forearm to the back of TM9. Double team coming from these 2 big behemoths. Double suplex. TM9's got to be a little shaken up with the power of those 2 individuals. But no, TM9 running bulldog with a counter. And just mounting him and punching him. Bringing all the partners back into the ring again. Remember, not championship, going to take potential career implications in this matchup. As the losing team in this elimination tag will be disbanded. They will have to disband. So far, we're at the 25-minute mark and no elimination so far. Tough to call. We don't know who's going to walk away the winner of this match and going to stay together as a faction and potentially stay together in the DCWA. Old man Jenkins with a roll up, but too close to the ropes to be counted. Tyler Mane, Whoa! Double team coming, double clothesline there on old man Jenkins. Jenkins does something. Oh, going for that top rope. Could he go in for that elbow? Oh, yes. He said he taught that driving elbow to the Macho Man Randy Savage. Uh-oh. Mr. Echo with the slam there. Going back up to that top rope. Whoa, dive off the top rope. 1, 2, could the elimination happen? 3! First elimination, Mr. Echo eliminated from the Predicons. Now we're on a 4-on-3 advantage by the OGs, who's going to take full advantage of the numbers game. I'm sure of it. DDT by D. Williams on TM9. Running off the ropes, diving elbow drop. Predicons have to come back, at least get another elimination to make it 3-on-3. If not, they're going to be battling the numbers games for the rest of this match. Oh, running power slam. D. Williams going up to the top. Leg drop. He needs to pull him out to the center ring, but he can't go for a cover there, too close to the ropes. D. Williams, oh, spinning back, jumping spinning back kick by TM9. Very surprised to see that from Whips D. Williams off the ropes. D. Williams stopping his momentum. Whoa, pulls him into a triangle choke there, into an arm bar, into a triangle choke. My goodness, D. Williams might be giving it up. No, Mr. Echo providing the much needed distraction to the referee so that his team can gain some type of advantage in this encounter. D. Williams and TM9 still the legal men, I believe. TM9 makes a tag to Darius Dash. D. Williams tags in the Canadian Nightmare. Matt Dalton. Magic Killer on D. Williams, but he's not the legal man. The Canadian Nightmare is. Backbreaker there. Darius Dash back mounting and punching the back of the head of the Canadian Nightmare. D. Williams coming there trying to gain some type of advantage. As you see Mr. Echo outside because he was eliminated in this match, giving the numbers advantage by 1 to the OGs. Darius Dash with that Yakuza kick again, but with a spinning round kick is the Canadian Nightmare, Matt Dalton. And Matt Dalton's going to have to get a quick pinfall for his team to eliminate this. He's going for that front pile driver. Flipping him over. Can we get the advantage? 1, 2. Is it even? Oh, no. Kick out there by Darius Dash. Oh. Rolling into that, a knee bar there. And that's it. Darius Dash has given up, I believe. Darius Dash has given up. Now, both teams have done 1 elimination. Now it's down 3-3. We're even again. So this match is really going to be hard to call as neither team's going to have the numbers advantage. Choke slam on old man Jenkins. With TM9 counters with Tyler Mane with a suplex as D. Williams and Trevor Darius having that strike battle over on the side here. Trevor Darius signaling no headbutt there. Trevor Darius pulling D. Williams out to the center of the ring. Is he going for a pinfall? No, picks him up. Front face lock. Smartly marching him into his corner. Now that there's no numbers advantage, it's going to have to be an advantage. Oh, low blow. Who's going to be able to cut off whom from their part of the ring? OG's doing a good thing there now, although D. Williams countering with that sidewalk slam into a diving leg drop. Going back up again for a diving leg drop. Remember, implications here. Whatever team loses this elimination tag will have to disband. And then their careers will be evaluated on their won or lost record by management. And some people will stay and some people will go. Trevor Darius, he's going to take those shortcuts if he has to. But in this type of situation, I don't blame him. D. Williams in there with TM9, but as you can see, the OGs are cutting D. Williams off from his part of the ring, from his corner. Very smart maneuver there, but D. Williams counter needs to run over there as he's doing, make the tag. He tags in the Canadian Nightmare. Both men going to do a double team broken up by TM9. TM9 with that sharpshooter on the Canadian Nightmare, and it's over. Canadian Nightmare taps out. OG's with the advantage, but then he's going right to that triangle choke. D. Williams is center ring. D. Williams eliminated. TM9 eliminating 2 men by himself within seconds of each other. Unless Tyler Mayne can pull off a miracle, I think we've seen the end of the Predicons. Unless Tyler Mayne can pull this out by himself. They need to be sliding chairs and tables or whatever they can get their hands on the ring. And Tyler Mayne, shoulder tackle there, but we're going to run into what we ran to our other elimination match, the numbers game, but he's pulling guard in there and then putting him in that triangle choke. That might be a 2. It's over. Your winners. Oh my goodness. Your winners. Oh, are the OGs. Per the stipulation, the Predicons are disbanded. They are no longer a group in the DCWA. Their careers individually will be looked at by management, and we'll have some word in season 5 of who stays and who goes. Next match, Dark Sheik taking on Killer Priest. Stemming from last week's encounter, the Dark Sheik, Killer Priest, and the Shaolin Clan lost the Faction 8 tag match against the Fractured faction. So Killer Priest making the challenge to Dark Priest and Dark Sheik in a one-on-one match, as we see On Your Way to the Ring. 1/4 of the Faction 8 Tag Team Champions, the Dark Sheik. Dark Sheik, one of the names entered into our Hardcore Championship tournament that will be coming next week. His opponent on the way to the ring from the Shaolin Temple, the big brother of the Shaolin Clan, Killer Priest, on his way to the ring. Said he wants revenge. He wants vouching for his loss last week against Fractured. These men starting hot and heavy. Low blow from the get-go from the Dark Sheik. Dark Sheik not afraid to pull out a fork. Not afraid to low blow. Not afraid to use a light tube, a chair. Anything to his advantage. Killer Priest coming in, making waves, getting his Shaolin Clan on the winning ways till they came up against Fractured last week. Low blow there, but not unlike the Dark Sheik. The Dark Sheik, I gotta think he's heavily favored no matter who else is in that hardcore tournament. And I'm told by management that the hardcore tournament matches will all take place inside of a steel cage. So we're gonna have some excitement coming from a steel cage next week as our hardcore championship match, hardcore championship tournament comes to us to close out season 4 of Full Throttle. We'll have some announcements this week and next week about some things you can expect in season 5. What has Hollywood Bill Mercer got in store for us season 5? We know one thing. Season 5 will be lighter on the Predicons because they've just been disbanded. There are no more Predicons in the DCWA. Will D. Williams remain on contract? Will the Canadian Nightmare, Matt Dalton, will Tyler Mayne, will Tyson Phoenix, will Clarence Mason? Season 5 will let us know that, but right now in the ring, we got a battle between the ever so cheating, vicious Dark Sheik and Killer Priest. You see Dark Sheik pulling Killer Priest to the center of the ring, goes for that cover early, 1, 2, not even a 2 count there. Knees to the gut from the Killer Priest, running off the ropes, And diving elbow to the back of the head of the Dark Sheik. Spinning crescent kick there. And a cover by the Killer Priest with a 1 count there. Both men not accompanied at ringside by their factions. Very telling, as I think they're going to develop quite the rivalry. They want to see who the best is. Dark Sheik cheating. Oh, nice counter arm drag there by the Killer Priest. But Dark Sheik working on those legs with those dragon screws. Drop kick to the back of the head by the Dark Sheik. Front face lock with an elbow to the back from the Dark Sheik. And going for a surfboard type submission there. Killer Priest not giving it up as he's asked by the Karate Kid referee, our senior official in the DCWA. Backdrop from Killer Priest and a sharpshooter of his own. Dark Sheik not going to give it up. Oh, nice slam there. 2. Oh, short arm clothesline, like a rainmaker almost. Short arm clothesline from Killer Priest. It's just a spinning crescent kick to the back of the head. Nice judo trip there, as he's letting the crowd know. And then a high angle Boston Crab there. Dark Sheik's not gonna tap out. Dark Sheik with a stomach gut buster there on the Shaolin Killer Priest. Go behind their whips. Him also ropes back, high angle backdrop there. Elbow drop. Just repeated kicks from Killer Priest. Elbow drop. Killer Priest catching his breath after that offensive flurry, but giving the Dark Sheik time to recover. Just a forearm and then a side kick, but missed there. Dark Sheik getting the slight advantage. Going to the top rope. Oh! A moonsault there from the Dark Sheik. Flurry of kicks again from the Shaolin Priest, Killer Priest there. And a pinfall cover. 1, 2. Oh, barely a kick out. Just got a shoulder up there. Oh, biting it. Typical. Biting the forehead of Killer Priest. And the Killer Priest has been busted open by the vicious Dark Sheik as he goes for another dragon screw. But look who's coming to the ring to offer some assistance. San Moy of the Shaolin Clan coming in trying to get an advantage somehow. We rarely see the Shaolin Clan doing type of stuff like this, but I guess he didn't like to see his big brother literally bit his forehead, blood on the mat, courtesy of the Dark Sheik biting the forehead of Killer Priest, as we see San Moy in there trying to wear down, trying to do some double teams with the Killer Priest. The Shaolin Clan doing some uncharacteristic, but they're down. Who answers their call? It's one of the most vicious men in the rings. He brings a barbed wire bat from the Dark Sheik's Fractured faction. That is, I forget his name right now. One of the members of the Faction 8 Tag Team Champions. We have all 4 men, even though 2 are only legal in the whole match. Oh! Just busted wide open as we see the Dark Sheik. Members of Fracture cleaning house. But he's just mounting him to the back. But a pinfall, he's blowing fire. He's just bleeding all over our mat, ladies and gentlemen. Busted open. The pinfall there. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. With a ton of interference in this match. Your winner, the Dark Sheik. And I'm going to believe that the Shaolin Clan is going to have some type of response after this one. Your winner, the Dark Sheik.
Michael Graves and the others, we are here to bury you. For good. Lydia commands it.
We challenge you to a cage tag team match next week. Do you believe in your power of goth enough to accept our challenge? Lydia awaits your answer.
And in our semi-main event, the bloody war between Bushido and these men, the Knights, and their newest recruit, Gunther. Leon Blackgrave and Gunther on their way to the ring representing the Knights. And the war between the Knights and Bushido continues. Gunther and Leon Blackgrave teaming for the first time. And their opponents representing Bushido on the way to the ring. The leader, the field leader, so to speak. No, coming out first, your reigning television champion, the man who defeated Leon Blackgrave in a best-of-3 falls match, Genbai Hayato, and his partner, the leader, the field general of Bushido, Keiichiro Asakawa, as the war between Bushido and the Knights continue. Gunther being thrust into a very precarious spot early on in his DCWA career, teaming up with Blackgrave against two of the best members of our roster. We got to see what Gunther's going to be able to do as he's in there with the former DCWA heavyweight champion Asakawa. Asakawa using that superior speed and agility already on Gunther. As we see Dwight Schrute at ringside, managing the Knights. Very mad at Asakawa. You see Asakawa going there early for a jackknife. One might be over early. It's a 2 count. Gunther's going to have to make a better showing as he tags in the Viking Leon Blackgrave, who gets caught in a cross arm breaker there, but Gunther there to break it up. Double team from these two men. Double suplex there. So Gunther going to prove himself as a Knight as this night goes on. Backdrop there by Leon Blackgrave. Leon Blackgrave and Asakawa having missed that drop kick there. Having a bitter rivalry after Asakawa just formed his own faction and left the Knights. And both Dwight Schrute and Leon Blackgrave not happy with that, as they recruited a new member, Gunther, who made an impressive DCWA debut in our first DCWA Showcase match 3 full throttles ago, as that Asakawa tags in the current TV champion, Genbai Hayato. Leon Blackgrave wanting to get that TV championship back from Hayato, but we got to see what season 5 holds. As I'm told in my earpiece, there's going to be an 8-man elimination battle royale to determine who will challenge Genbai Hayato for the TV title. Trevor Darius will be involved. We got to see if Leon Blackgrave will be involved. So far, Trevor Darius will be involved. We'll name the other competitors at the end of season 4, which is coming next week, with Gunther in there. Gunther wanting to make a good showing and impress both Leon Blackgrave and Dwight Schrute as the newest member of the Knights. Begin by Hayato with the Dragon Sleeper on Gunther as the legal man, Leon Blackgrave and Asakawa. Leon Blackgrave going for a high angle suplex there. After this, remember our main event, a no disqualification match for the DCWA heavyweight title. Can X-Head dethrone the current champion? Oh, Asakawa just slapped on that second. Whoa! Who will have the advantage in a no DQ match? The Wraith or the master of cheating himself? X-Head, as we will see next. Hayato, the legal man. As we know, Blackgrave and Asakawa having some problems. Blackgrave desperately wants that TV championship back. He told me he's in a mode where he'll do anything to get it, including attacking and jumping members of Bushido backstage, outside, anywhere, he says. As Hayato needs to watch himself. Dwight Schrute's known to take cheap shots. As you can see as the camera pans into the corner of Asakawa and Genbai Hayato, you see their manager. He's not so mysterious, the quiet, calculating Tak Sakagumi. As Tak Sakagumi speaks to his man, gives him some advice before he rolls back into the ring, tags in Asakawa. Gunther showing his strength off so far. As Asakawa, Blackgrave, the legal men, surfboard type maneuver there on Gunther, but Blackgrave breaks it up. STF by Asakawa. Broken up by Blackgrave, jumping in Seguri. Blackgrave. Snap suplex by Asakawa, pulls Blackgrave to the center of the ring. Got him in that face lock, rear neck choke maneuver. Oh, just a press slam into a neck breaker. Vintage Asakawa. STF there, rolling over to the Asakawa lock. Trying to get Blackgrave to submit, but no haps there. Blackgrave going with the power bomb, sit out power bomb. Get too close to the ropes. Again by Hayato in there to break up any attempted pinfall. Jackknife by Asakawa. That maneuver won him the championship, and almost won him the match there as Blackgrave barely kicks out. Double arm DDT there by Blackgrave on Asakawa. He makes the cover one. Gunther in there to run interference, shoot three. No. Almost got near fall there. Double team. 3D by Asakawa and Hayato. And a rolling capo kick there by Genbai Hayato. Running off the ropes. Both men just collide. Who's going to be the first to his feet? Either one needs to make a tag to his corner. As Asakawa heeds my advice, goes make a tag. He's back suplex there. Genbai Hayato there, ready and waiting for that Dragon Sleeper. We know that Dragon Sleeper cost Blackgrave the championship, submitted to it. Jackknife there by Asakawa on Genbai Hayato, and Bushido just cleaning house there. Samoan driver. He's going for that Dragon Sleeper again, but Dwight Schrute smartly distracting the referee. It's all 4 men in the ring. Gunther with the cravat on Genbai Hayato. He did round kicks by Blackgrave, smartly makes the tag. Hayato missing with that spin kick. Double suplex coming up from these two powerful men. Gunther making a good account for himself in this match so far as he's helping his team out. Newest member of the night is Gunther. Running off the ropes, what's Gunther have planned? It's a kick to the back. Gunther going for a, try for a power bomb, but reverse. Asakawa tagged in. Dragon Sleeper there. Gunther thrown into the deep waters on his first outing as a knight. 3D there. Double team by Hayato and Asakawa. Asakawa the legal man. Might be it for Gunther. Gunther back up. Smartly going to make a tag to Blackgrave. As Hayato and Blackgrave are the legal men. Gunther takes out both Hayato, and Hayato with that, that movement there. Got that Dragon Sleeper on. It might be over. He's asking him. He's actually getting closer. No. Broken up. Dwight Schrute there to distract the referee. Just tossed out of the ring. Double team of, that rolling face lock there. We're broken up by, oh, missing that 450 splash. Oh, nice spin kick to knock Hayato down. Can't remember who the legal man is in this encounter. Blackgrave on the receiving end of a double team is getting by Hayato. Going for that Dragon Sleeper again, and it's over. Leon Blackgrave submits to the Dragon Sleeper. Your winners, Asakawa. As Dwight Schrute just kneels down in frustration. Asakawa and Genbai Hayato. But the war rages on between Bushido and the Knights. And we've got our DCWA Top 10 coming up. Who has matchmakers ranked in the top 10? We're going to see. So pay attention. Pay attention to the DCWA Top 10 coming up right now. Making his way to the ring, the challenger in this no DQ match for the heavyweight championship. He said he's changed his name. If he becomes the heavyweight champion, he will now be known as Keith Viper on his way to the ring. This guy's a nut. Your challenger, Keith Viper, aka X-Head. Making his way to the ring, the reigning and defending DCWA heavyweight champion from parts unknown, the Wraith. Yes, X-Head has changed his name to Keith Viper for whatever reason. The guy's a certifiable. Two certifiable maniacs in this match. Who's going to win? Remember, no disqualification rules. Anything goes in this match. As we see X-Head in his corner, we have the mysterious Ibuki for this championship encounter. There's a Wraith going right in, going for that camel clutch. No disqualification match. That means chairs, tables, ladders, anything they can get their hands on is fair game. Low blows are legal. Everything. No man has an advantage in this match based on their mutual. Oh, he's going for Sister Abigail early. 1 minute in the match. Sister Abigail with the Wraith right up. The man is inhuman. Eye rake there. I don't even think he has eyes. But a lifting knee. Oh, blowing fire. We're missing. Anything goes. That is legal in this match. As we see X-Head, aka Keith Viper, with the body slam. In the front chin lock, General Jerry McDermott, always present at ringside for us, man. As we see just a choke there, just choking X-Head, and Jerry McDermott up on the apron so early, providing the distraction as X-Head with those elbows, or I should say Keith Viper. But again, he's just, oh, neck up, chin breaker there. Whoa, nice arm drag there by the Wraith. The Wraith and X-Head battling. Who's going to become the DCWA? I mean, who's going to leave this match the DCWA heavyweight champion? Oh, he just blows fire into the face of X-Head, which is legal. X-Head got to be injured now. Oh, the go to hell. He just gave him the go to hell. He's on the outside. X-Head coming back in, or should I say Keith Viper. Keith Viper going for that spinning back suplex. And a low blow, which is totally legal in this match. But the Wraith might not even feel it. He was back up. Another low blow, but the Wraith just coming back up. X-Head trying to kick him down. DDT. These guys are going at it from getting. He's bringing out that sickle. He's just raking his forehead with that sickle, which is legal in this matchup. Oh, just a fall away suplex there. As the Wraith is just waiting on X-Head to get back into the ring. General Jerry McDermott at ringside. Got to be very pleased with the championship reign thus far as we see another low blow from X-Head. Someone needs to pick up that chair and use it. It's totally legal. Those elbows to the Wraith, knocking him down. There's Ibuki just sliding those chairs into X-Head. X-Head tries to use those chairs. No. But the Wraith going for a pin with Ibuki up on the ring apron, distracting the referee, Mr. Controversy. A choke slam coming. Oh, the choke slam with the Wraith. 1, 2, 3. He would have won the match, but Ibuki very smartly causing the distraction so that the ref is occupied. Those repeated elbows again, and that chair bring, but remember this is legal, it's no disqualification. Just trying to take his head off of those chair shots, but they're having no effect on the Wraith. Those elbows knocking him down, bringing that chair up again. Oh, missing with that chair shot, but hitting him in the gut with no, in the back, no effect on the Wraith. Is this guy even human? Then just blowing fire, but X-Head avoiding it. Going for, oh! Outside the ring again. Don't know why the Wraith is not taking advantage, no disqualification. Brings him up on that spinning airplane to that power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost. Ibuki up on the apron again to distract the referee. Super kick there by X-Head. Picking up that chair again. Hits the Wraith with no effect. Trying to soften him up with those chair blows with no effect. Whips him off the ropes. Just a kick to the gut. Oh, tries for a neck breaker but missed. Whips him into the corner. Mounting punches is X-Head. And then, oh, nice maneuver there. Again, oh, X-Head pulling out all the stops in this match. 3 times the charm. But no, short arm clothesline. The Wraith with the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, barely a kick out by X-Head. Oh, just that mouth choke, that claw choke. That mouth, the shades of Mick Foley with that move. Super kick there. Remember, this match is for the DCWA Heavyweight Championship. Who will leave the champion? X-Head, Keith Viper, or the Wraith. Puts him into that corner. Oh no, we've never seen the Wraith do this. Oh my goodness, the octopus choke on the ropes. Jerry McDermott up on the ring apron to cause a distraction. Oh, fire from X-Head, and he's flipping off Jerry McDermott. This might be his chance. The fire has the Wraith hurt. I've never seen the Wraith hurt before. He pulls him to the center. This might be it. We might have a new champion. Super kick there. May have a new champion here. No, but Jerry McDermott smartly distracting the referee. I've never seen the Wraith hurt like this from that fire attack. From X-Head. 1, no. The distraction proved to be well. Whipping him off the ropes. Oh, just a kick. Knocking him down. Running, sliding D coming up. The sliding D. He pinfalls. 1, 2, 3. No. Both men battling. Battle of attrition here. This is for the DCWA Heavyweight Championship. Super kick there. He's running up. He's feeling again. X-Head. He may be the underdog in this match, but he's not going out without a fight if he goes out. We may have a new DCWA champion. He's going for Sister Abigail again. Sister Abigail with the Wraith right up. Is the Wraith even human? He rolls him over. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No. X-Head kicks out as the crowd goes wild. Sister Abigail out of nowhere. That might be it. He needs to pull him to the center ring, go for the cover. No, the Wraith counters with a single leg takedown. The Wraith is groggy. I've never seen him in this predicament before. He's up there. Go to hell! And just pulling out that sickle again on his forehead, just breaking his face with the sickle. Remember, this is all legal. This is a no DQ match. It's got that ankle lock on. That might be it. No, thought it was over. It's a rope break. That choke slam coming up. On X-Head, he choke slams him. Then puts him in that submission. And it's over. Your winner. And still DCWA heavyweight champion, the Wraith. Oh my goodness. Wow. Valiant effort by X-Head, but a losing effort as the Wraith continues his championship domination in the DCWA. In Season 5, who will be his challenger? Who can dethrone this madman? And, oh, got an announcement. I'm being told that Season 5, you will see the debut of the mysterious faction called the Board. They will be coming at some point in Season 5. Who knows who they are, what they want in the DCWA. Look for the Board coming in Season 5 of DCWA Full Throttle. And that will be debuting in 2 weeks. Remember, next week, remember, next week on Full Throttle, we have next week on Full Throttle, we're gonna have our tournament to crown our first ever hardcore champion going into Season 5. We're gonna have more news. Will Michael Graves and the others accept the tag team challenge of Lydia's team, Ministry of Darkness? We're gonna have that and more next week. Remember, we're going to crown our first ever hardcore champion in the DCWA in a cage match tournament next week. And then week after, we will make our debut of Season 5. The Board's on board. We got to see the antenna. We're going to see AK-47. We're going to see what is the fate of the Predicons. We're going to see our 8-man #1 contenders match, Battle Royal for the television championship. We're going to have the war continue between Bushido and the Knights. Thank you for tuning in. I'm the Motor City Madman, and next week we will have a hardcore champion crown. So we're going to see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.